Okay, so prepare to get your hands together to congratulate the winner of the Technology and FM Award. We've been running the IFM Technology Award for 20 years now. Now, technology, as you all know, has changed at quite a rate. But the objectives for the Technology Award are still the same: to demonstrate innovative use of technology and systems that facilitate better efficiencies and cost savings that can be applied to FM in general. Many of our judges have been judging this and other awards, and I would just say we've been talking about people volunteering. Judging these awards and judging the Future Leader Awards, they're one of the nicest things to get involved with and to volunteer, so I can really recommend that to everybody. I'd like to thank Lucy, Andy Targell, Graham Perry and Simon Ball, that I'm sure most of you know, who sit on this awards. We've seen some technology evolve at an exponential rate over the last 20 years, much faster than FM. Let's just consider the original iPhone, and that came out in June 2007 at the same time these awards did. And we're now on the 17th generation. But if we look at the iPhone, I mean, it's still essentially the same thing. It makes and receives calls. However, it's hard to compare the capabilities, the added functionality and the features, let alone our dependency that we have on phones these days. So I said earlier that FM hasn't advanced nearly enough or fast enough. However, the entrants to this award do buck that trend, as they are usually the outliers, demonstrating the best of what can actually be achieved. And AI is also a game changer that will eventually have an impact on absolutely everything that we do. We've heard about that today. So when Henry Ford invented the motor car, in fact, if there's any petrol heads out there, you know he didn't actually invent it. What he did is revolutionise the way that we mass manufactured the car. And he created the Model T in about 1908. If he had asked his customers back then what they wanted, he said they would have asked for faster horses. So it's a little like that in FM too at times. Something that intrigues me is that when we appraise a business case and who's funded the investment of technology, it's not usually partnerships or the clients. They seem to expect or demand that innovation and technological advancement and appear unwilling to invest into that until they see the tangible benefits. So in many ways, the advancement of technology in FM could have occurred faster, but it's the providers that invest into it because they can demonstrate a true differentiation of their service to their competitors, and that appears to be the driving force, either to retain their existing clients and to make themselves invaluable and irreplaceable, or to attract new business. So it's often them taking a commercial leap of faith, just as we have done with our AI assistant investment. So the saying goes, the fortune favours the bold. This year we shortlisted our entries down to 5 bold companies, many of whom are past winners. But they keep coming back with innovative ideas and applications, and it's those companies that I'm sure will be the ones leading the charge for Premium FM and form longer-lasting relationships with all their clients. So the shortlisted entries, in the order that we judged them, were Churchill, Arcus FM, MRI, Equans, and ISS. I'm going to let you all into a little secret. I would have been happy to give all of them a prize. They all deserve to win this year. The judges deliberated for well over an hour as to who the winner should be. In past years, there's usually been a standout winner, and that really just wasn't the case this year. The decision has been compounded when every different application, technology and money invested and people deployed were completely different from one entry to another. So this year, we've once again introduced a highly commended accolade, as we also want to recognise the huge impact that video and IA can have on FM. It's not replacing people, it's simply enhancing what they can deliver together by using it. So the highly commended award this year goes to a past winner. It is, and I think the person putting in the entry probably knows who they are now. It's Equans UK and Ireland for its use of AI and digital interactions for ensuring consistent and more expedient building condition monitoring in the healthcare sector. So please, put your hands together and welcome Equans.
Shall I hold that in between?
Yes.
Right, I'll move this.
Thank you very much.
So now to the winner. The winner is also a past winner, and we've seen systems before that focus more on hard services and ensure detection and compliancy. But this system was all about management of primarily soft services. Cleaners that are often working part-time and on the living wage, not specialist engineers trained to use technology. And I think we've heard about the fact that we need the right people using the right technology. This year's winner has deployed the systems at scale on a national contract, ensuring consistency, visibility and accountability to their clients. I know that could still be one of the other entries. However, this year's truly deserved winner is Arcus FM.